I pretty much am posting because I kind of want to document my journey. It's officially my 2-year mark. Watch my flashback. Hey guys, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time because I know that I have cut, edited, put pieces, to make this video, and I just hope that you guys will get the message across. I was a natural since high school, and I dibble dabbled with the perm, hated it because again I have thin hair and stuff like that, and I always wanted to do locks, but I guess the stigma behind it kept me from doing it. So now it's like yeah, why not? And I wish I did it sooner because I wanted to do this years ago, but my hesitation was always cost. Why Sisterlocks? For me, I didn't look good in wigs. I didn't look good in weaves. Every time I went to the hairdressers, it didn't work out for me. And so for me, I would just do the shortcut, something maintainable that I could maintain, or as my hair got longer, I would do like crochet or whatever natural styles I can do, like the twist outs and things like that. So when it came to going locked, I did consider the idea of just regular size traditional locks because the cost for Sisterlocks was pretty pricey, and I didn't want to do it myself. I wanted a certified Sisterlock technician to do it. So I did attempt regular locks, mind you, and where I went, she charged me like 2 bills. It was a disaster. If I find the picture, I will put it up. She had elastics at the end. Nothing was happening. So I combed that bad boy out in like seconds. Years later, I finally decide, okay, you know what? I'm kind of done with the crochet. I'm done with my short hair. Let me go ahead and do the Sisterlock. So I did. And I found that I think it mimics loose hair the most. I thought traditional locks would be too spacey for my head, if that makes sense. For the first year, the issues was lint. I had a lot of lint around the circumference of my head, and it probably is the way I maintained it. Sometimes I got lazy, didn't want to wear my bonnet, things like that, and I really got annoyed of the lint. I tried to pick it out, it weakened the lock. So I was like, oof, I can't do that. I know they were saying diet, but I didn't want to do that. What was another thing they were saying? I can't remember right now. I experienced unraveling. So I have soft hair. I don't know what I would call it. You know how people say 3C, 4C? Unfortunately, I don't know. When I got my hair installed, she said it was okay to spritz the bottom and like kind of go like, scrunch it up, right? Well, I did that and my hair completely I thought like half of it loosened. Like, I was like, yo, this is too much. So I retightened the whole thing and then it just looked like snakes. Learning to retight is annoying because it takes me 3 days. And I have a mirror in front of me, a mirror behind me. I'm going through the parts, I'm lining things up, I'm going through the lock, and I'm retightening like straight through. So it takes me 3 days. But now I actually appreciate and prefer to take the 3 days and lock my own hair because I'm tender-headed and I get to feel the tension and put the tension. And I feel like nobody's gonna take care of your hair like you would take care of your hair. And naturally, I was doing my own hair when it's loose, so I just might as well do my own hair when it's like this, right? The first year, I stayed away from any product. The second year, I find it harder to style. And when I say style, I'm talking about curl. I find it harder to curl, but I don't have a head dryer. And I think that is very important when you're putting your curls in to sit under a dryer and your curls probably will stay. So I need to invest in that, and I would suggest invest in one. The thicker your locks get, the more it takes for it to actually keep its curl. This right here is a braid out, an old braid out, but this is easier for me to maintain or do than anything else. Everything else kind of drops, which is crazy. So I'm just like, oh. Obviously during COVID, there wasn't much going on, so this was my hair 9 times out of 10. Ooh, dandruff. I experience a lot of dandruff, I don't know if it's dandruff or dry scalp, right? Or if those are one of the same, but I experienced that and it was annoying. I started to use Nizoral with my shampoo. And then I went online and I saw apple cider vinegar. So I have done that. I do find that that does work. But the biggest thing that I found worked for me, which is something that I implemented the past 2 months, is the hot oil treatment. I've noticed that this past 2 months, my new growth was like, in my opinion, through the roof. So I was like, is that new growth or is that unwrapped? Like, did it loosen from the top? So if anybody knows that, feel free to comment below and let me know, because yeah, I'm confused. I don't know if it was my hair or if it was the thing. So I was like, you know what, maybe I need to minimize how often I do the hot oil treatment. But ever since I started doing that, I don't experience any more dandruff. Last year I had the itch to dye my hair regardless of my warnings, and I dyed the ends, and everything that I dyed unraveled. See that? That's all loose. That has not locked. And it's still like that a whole year later. I don't know in terms of how I feel about the size. Like, again, I'm still waiting for it to mature. Right now, I guess they would call this the teenage stage. The pros of having Sisterlocks, in my opinion, for me, for the past 2 years, is that I get to wake up and go. I mean, depending on where you're going, what you're doing. I mean, you're still gonna wanna do something with your locks, but I find it less maintenance, and I really find them very versatile, so I absolutely love them. The only issue I'm really having right now is I'm impatient. I can't wait to see what my hair is gonna look like. Hey guys, so I wanted to show you my hair, so I'm quickly gonna take it down. So at 2 years, let's see if I can come a little closer. This is the front, and let me just put my hand here. I can still see the pattern, right? So, and then there is some soft spots, but I find the front thinner than the back. It's locking, it's just taking its time. So let me show you the back. But, like, it's pretty locked. I'm just grabbing like random ones. I actually love the back. I hope I'm recording. I'm sorry and I apologize for how all over the place this video is. If you made it this far, I appreciate that you actually took the time to watch my video. I think that's it, guys. Like, I think that's it. So, you know, just if you like this video, if you want to see more, please like, share, and subscribe. I do want to share my journey with you.